Today we're going to be going over the fastest way to get rich in ERLC. But first, if you want a chance to win 1,000 Robux, then be sure to subscribe to be entered. Okay, so the first thing that you need to do is just obviously get on the civilian team, since the police team and teams like that are really only good for XP and not money. So then you want to head to the tool store. If you are a beginner, it is right there. So then once you get to the tool store, you only want to buy one thing. So a lot of other YouTubers tell you to buy everything in here and then do all those robberies, but I feel like some of these are not actually worth it. So what I would grab is just the drill. So this is the by far best robbery that you can do, because you have 4 attempts to actually do it. And it's only 1,000, so then you can purchase that. Now, before you go robbing the jewelry store, you also need to get a gun, because that also leads to the next best money-making method. So while we're driving here to the gun store, I do want to tell you that if you are trying to get money fast, be sure to join a server that has a low amount of people. So if you do have Roblox open, you can go to servers, and then if you go here, then I believe this is a feature of RoPro. It's not sponsored by RoPro, but RoPro, if you want to sponsor me, I'll be glad to do that. But anyways, you can say number of players ascending, and then that'll give you the least amount of people in a server. So I would join a server with like 2 or 1 people in it, and then there will hopefully be no cops, and you can just do all of these robberies. So then you can go to the Liberty County guns and ammo, buy any gun, but I'd say if you want to kill cops, get the Remington 870. But if you're trying to do the robbery tactics that I'm talking about, then you should probably just get the Beretta M9, since it is the cheapest gun and it's very efficient. So then the second that you just grab that gun that you have right there, there's actually 2 cash registers right here, so you can just shoot them, and then we can see how much money we have made from just shooting that one using like 5 ammo. And then we just made $1,000 right there. So there's that gun and more paid for. So these are very underrated at robbing the cash registers. It does notify the police, but most police are not really interested in this, as if you rob the cash register, you're probably already gone. And then there you go right there, I got 875. So normally the pay from this is around 600 to 1,200. So we got very lucky on that first one. So if you are looking for locations that have cash registers, any roleplay buildings like the Liberty Cafe, or if you go down the Springfield like the cinema, stuff like that, they have cash registers. And then also most places that you can rob have cash registers, such as the jewelry store has a cash register, the bank has a cash register, and the gas station has a cash register. And then I really want to emphasize this, if the jewelry store has no cops camping it, then you're safe to go. So what I would do is do a little drive around to the jewelry store, see if there's any cops in sight. You can get a scanner, but that does cost money, and the whole goal is to become rich and not to spend money. So scan around, and then it looks like there's no cops, so what you want to do is you want to get to the back over here. Most cops just don't check the back, because why would you? And there's a little secret door right over here that a lot of people don't use. So then you can get your drill out, and you have 4 attempts to do this. So let's say you get it all 4 times, then you gotta buy a new drill, which is only $1,000. So then right here, I would recommend doing like this one, or probably this one actually, since you're pretty far away. So the max reward is 1,812. If you're really good, then do the hard one, that's 3,000. And then if you're just a beginner, do the easy one. So we're gonna do normal. So what you need to do is keep this black bar right here inside the green. So all you have to do is click your left mouse, and then you can see clicking the left mouse will make it go forward or to the right, and you don't want it to go too far back, or you don't want to click it too rapidly and it goes too far forward. So what I found is just basically clicking it. I don't know how I'm doing it, but just mess around with it. After 1 or 2 times, you should have a good sense on how much you need to click. And the hard one is too hard for me, but this one right there, you can see I got 1,600. So this one is pretty easy for me, the normal. I've been doing this for a long time though. I would recommend starting on easy. So then you have that. There's a little bit of a cooldown. So then what I would do is just maybe go to the tool store. There is a secret area right here. So once you're done robbing that, you can drive it right over here, right in here. You can actually drive in here now. So if you just drive in there, there we are. All the cops are responding over there. And then you can just hang out in the tool store. Once it's clear, you can either go rob the jewelry store again, or you can go rob some more cash registers. Now, I do want to say what some other YouTubers have done is just tell you to buy everything, and then you rob everything. So that is an effective method, but I found those 2 robberies, the cash register and the jewelry store to make the most money per the amount that you spend. So right there, we spent $1,000 on the drill, and then we just made $1,600 from robbing it once, and then now we can rob it 3 more times. So if we continue getting 1,600, we'd have around $5,000 just from doing the drill. So if we look at our gun here, it looks like we used like 15 ammo from robbing 2 cash register things, and we got about 2,000 from those. Maybe a little less than 2,000, but anyways, from doing that, if you use up all your ammo, you'll have around 10,000 just from that. So that is really all for the video. If you do want to see more things, like the best way to get XP on the police team or other teams, be sure to tell me down below. But that is really all, so I'll see you guys in the next video.